Hi Sevens, this is your tarot reading for the 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th. Clearly you have not had a reading for the last 2 weeks because it took me a lot more time than I thought to get into these readings and get back settled, but here we are, and yeah, this is your reading. If you don't know how to get your life path number, then there is a link in the description that will let you know. For this reading, I will be rolling a die, pulling some cards, the usual. If you've been to the channel, if you haven't been to the channel, welcome. I do very simple readings, so hopefully this is going to reach some of you out there. Of course, even though our life path numbers are very powerful and they have a lot of influence on who we are and where we're going, the numbers in our life are tricky. So there are a few charts that you may check. There's your name chart and your birth chart, and if you have a number that is more influential in one of those other charts, I would recommend you check those out as well if this doesn't resonate with you. But for the most part, this should resonate with many life path number 7s out there. So we're going to start in just a second. I do apologize that I'm talking so much, but I did want to let you know also in the description there are links to support the channel. There is Patreon for my writing work, and I will be unveiling a Patreon for specifically Maiden Circle activities in the near future. So check out what we have down there now. Check out the blog. There should be a new blog up this Monday. I definitely forgot to do last Monday, but we're going to make that work. And yeah, thank you as always for being here. So let's get started. Get yourself in a place where you are ready to receive this message. Take some deep breaths, and we are going to start with a little bit of information about the life path number 7. 7 is the symbol of the temple of the human body and its 7 chakras. 7 brings lessons, usually through sacrifice and experience. It asks you to reassess your current situation. It may also serve as a sign of good luck and success in your endeavors. Those with a life path number of 7 are born with an innate affinity for spirituality. 7s will benefit from building a strong spiritual practice, which may help them find their place in the world. 7s constantly seek out knowledge and truth. They are deeply interested in understanding the bigger mysteries of the universe. 7s are highly intuitive, which can sometimes conflict with their analytical minds. Some 7s are the opposite either way. Some 7s are the opposite. Either way, allowing both analysis and intuition to exist will positively impact 7's life. 7s like to be alone with their thoughts. They benefit, too, from connecting with their natural environment. 7s are loyal in relationships, but they may struggle with praising their partners. They may fear being left behind, not seeing that their withholding praise is pushing others away. 7s may struggle with communication and empathy and will need to actively work on building those skills. 7s must continuously review their beliefs and expectations in order to find optimal growth. Okay, so that's just a little bit of information about 7s, and now I'm going to roll this die and see what your overall message is. This should be the overall message for pretty much all the 7s out there in the world, and then we'll have a direct message with the Sacred Rebel deck. So what is the overall energy or overall guiding message for those life path number 7 people out there? What do they need to know for this 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th? What do these life path number 7s need to know? Please and thank you. So we have a 5 on top. I go with the number I see. Speak gently of yourself, 7. If you find yourself stuck in a negative thought cycle, take steps to get back on track. Okay, so some of you out there may be dealing with some negative thoughts. Maybe you're scared about something. Maybe there's something in the world that's not making you feel good or feel happy. Whatever it is, you're just not... you're at risk of having very negative thought cycles, okay? So let's see what your direct energy is. What is the direct message for these 7s who are here and who are connecting? I am asking their higher self, and I am asking mine. For those 7s who are here, who are meant to resonate with this reading, what is their direct message? What do they need to know from their higher self, from the universe, from deity, from all those beings, our ancestors? all those out there who want the best for us and want growth and healing. What do the sevens need to know for this 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th. Please and thank you. Big, bold vision, and we have another 5 in there, okay? So some of you have some big ideas, but you're doubting them. You're not sure if those ideas that you're feeling are real, or that they're going to play out the way that you want them to. But this is telling me to follow that dream, follow that vision, do what it is that you're inspired to do, because it's ultimately going to bring healing and balance to your world and to the world around you, okay? So let's see what your soul message is. What is going on in the soul of this 7? The 7s who are here to receive this message, who resonate with this message. What is their soul trying to tell them? What is it trying to get out and get across to them? What do they need to know for this 2-week period? These 7s, what do they need to know for August 23rd to September 6th? Those with a life path number of 7, what do they need to know for this 2-week period? Please and thank you. You have the Ace of Cups. Follow what you love, okay? There's so much light and hope there. Your soul is filled with love, and it's filled with, motion, okay? Right underneath that was the Wheel of Fortune, just so you know. So that's a very positive sign for me. I think your soul is going right where you need it to go. There's just there's an outpouring, a literal outpouring of love here for you. There is guidance. This is a big, big yes. And right now, I feel like your soul wants to remind you of the good things the good things that are going on for you. There's I just see all this love here, these little pink flowers floating on water. That's not just an abundance of emotion, but an abundance of love. And it's not just personal. I mean, it's not just romantic love. This is personal. This is love of yourself. This is love of your life. This is love of your family. This is love and hope and light, and it's all there in your soul, and your soul is trying to remind you of that. For whatever these dark thoughts that you may be finding yourself stuck in, your soul is saying, no, listen, you are on the right track. This vision, this goal, this ideal, this is for you right now, okay? So let's see what's going on in your heart and mind. What is the heart and mind of this 7 trying to tell them? What is their subconscious trying to say? For those 7s, those with a life path or destiny number of 7, who are here to receive this message and who resonate and connect with it, what is their message from their heart, from their mind, their subconscious? For this 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th. For those life path number of 7, what is their heart and mind and subconscious trying to tell them for this 2-week, we got a jumper, for this 2-week period? And look at that jumper is love, okay? You can't see it right now, but that's a beautiful card that just fell out there. And then you have 6 of Wands, okay? So you're going somewhere. Your heart is ready to make some moves. It's ready to take a journey into a new understanding. And then underneath what fell out was the 9 of Cups. Look at that. That's comfort. Okay, that's love, that's abundance, that's an overflowing of just having beautiful, good things. So some of you out there, you may be having these negative thoughts for whatever reason. It may be, mental illness that causes us to have negative thoughts even when everything's going well. It could be that something went bad and now you've gone on a kind of spiral with your thoughts and focused on the negative. But you know what? This is your heart and your soul are in such a positive place, and they're reminding you, they're calling out to you, they're saying, hey, get out of this negativity, get away from this shadow and away from those dark memories, or it could be something that happened in the past that you're just kind of so focused on that you're struggling to get away from. You're struggling to see this light that's in your soul and that your heart is trying to get out to you. But honey, let me tell you, you move away from that. Move away from those negative memories. Move away from those negative thoughts, because what's waiting for you is so much love and so much positivity and so much abundance, and that's just under your soul, and that's love for yourself and love for your life and love for your world. Okay, so let's see what's happening in your physical realm. This could be, you know, your body, this could be your health, this could be your home, your finances, your relationships. Just what message does this 7 need to know for this 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th? What message does the 7 life path number need to know concerning their physical existence, their physical life, their mundane earthly world? What do you need to know, 7, for this 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th? Please and thank you. Get in there. You have the 2 of Swords, okay? So yeah, your mind is just split. You are so, like, you're looking at things from an angle that is it's just not very positive. Like, you could think about things from your soul, but you're so stuck on whatever that is. And it might be something someone did to you. You might feel like they stabbed you in the back, they betrayed you, and now you're just kind of at a loss. You're trying to decide whether or not to walk away. You're trying to decide how to move forward from this, because this is, like I said, in your mind realm. So you are already thinking about, even if it's in your subconscious, you're already thinking about moving away from this situation. So it's more like you just haven't made that decision yet in your physical life. You just haven't actively done the thing that you've been considering. But listen, if you move away, if you step away from whatever it is that's been causing you this negative thought spiral, you are going to have all that positivity. You're going to be able to access that, and whatever this big bold vision is for you, whatever that beautiful thing is that you've been imagining and hoping for your life, that's going to become a lot clearer and a lot more easy to achieve once you make the decision. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say. This is a message from the universe, basically just kind of giving you some support, you know. Well, what does the universe want to say to this 7? How does the universe or deity or spirits, what have you, want to support this 7? And how do they want to express that support? Oh, there you go. What do they want you to know for this 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th? Please and thank you. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. What? See? They're supporting you because you're connecting to that joy, because you're letting go of those negative thoughts. Joy is the ultimate creator. That jumped out on you, okay? So you got to let go of those negative thoughts. You got to let go of those worries. You got to let go of that lack mentality, whatever it is that you've just been stuck on, whatever someone did to you maybe that you've just been like unable to pull yourself away from. It's time to let that go and grasp your joy. Okay, when you try to actively be joyful and enhance joy in your life, you're going to be able to connect to all this beautiful energy that is just right there for you, and it is so gorgeous. Okay, you're looking at it, you see what I see. It's beautiful. All right, so let's see what your closing messages are. What are the closing messages or closing comments for those with a life path number of 7? What else do they need to know? How can we clarify some of this information here, maybe about the choice that they need to make, or the decision that they're avoiding or struggling with? Actually, I don't think there's avoidance. So what do they need to know? Those with a life path number of 7, what else do they need to know? How do we clarify this message for the 2-week period of August 23rd to September 6th? How do we clarify this reading for those 7s out there who are connected? please and thank you. And of course, this is a general reading, so if you don't feel connected, that's fine. Like I said at the beginning, find out what other numbers are in your chart, and then go and check out those readings. And also, there are just so many other amazing tarot readers on YouTube, so go ahead and check any of those out. You got the Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Death, okay, the Four of Swords, and I'm just going to pull these guys right off the top. They kind of stick together. You got Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, and Four of Cups. Okay, so we have 2 4s and 2 2s, 2 5s, 2 6s. Okay, 2 4s, 2 2s, 2 5s, 2 6s. If those numbers resonate with you in any way, you will know, and you will know what they mean for you. So we have the Queen of Swords here. I think the message is to kind of try to look towards the bright side. Look at the light. Don't let your negative emotions overtake you. Don't let any of the darkness overtake you, okay? Be careful of putting in too many of your resources to something that you aren't monitoring, I should say, I guess. Because if you look, it's like this guy is throwing money out the window because he's got it to spare, and that's fine. If you want to share your abundance, share your abundance. However, be careful of where it's going. He's not looking. He has no idea whose hands his coins are falling into. It could be some, horrible politician who is out to destroy him. It could be some, hexing witch who wants something that he's touched. He has no idea. So just be very aware and very careful of where you're putting your resources and how you are putting in your energy. And I do think the way you're doing it now needs to change, because you got Death here, which means change has to happen. You need to maybe rest. Maybe this battle you've been trying to take on isn't for you. Maybe you need to just kind of relax. On the other hand, you just kind of have this fear that if you do relax, everything's going to go bad. That could be what's causing this negative thought spiral, that if you relax or you let go of some of this tension, you let go of some of your focus, you stop putting in so much energy, you change your behavior, you might be worried that that's going to cause you some negativity, that's going to cause you some struggle, okay? There's fear there for you. So then we have these 3 cards. This situation you're in, it's one of your own making, okay? That's what the Eight of Swords tells me, and it's your choice which path to go and where to take your energy, where to take your focus. You're in this negative thought cycle. You're in this position where you're struggling with making the right choice, and you're struggling with where to go. Again, we have another choice here. So we have 2 Wands and 2 Swords. I do think it has to do with maybe your communication or maybe your career, whatever it is. This is a situation you can take yourself out of. This is a mindset that you've chosen to remain in for whatever reason, probably due to fear. This Four of Swords here, probably because you're afraid that if you break yourself out of the situation you're in, you might find yourself in a worse situation. You might find someone there who is not who doesn't have your best interest in mind, okay? But then this is demanding change, and this is telling me you need to change your path. You need to choose the right way to go. And then we have this Four of Cups. Something is being offered to you. Something, love, maybe it could be just from the universe itself offering you this love and offering you this healing and this growth that is right under the surface. Whatever this vision is that you have, hold on to that. You've been dreaming about something, and in this case, so sometimes with this Four of Cups, this dream is something to let go of. Sometimes you need to focus on what's already there, but I think in this case right now, you've been dreaming about something because where you are is not where you need to be, and you know that. And this thing that's being offered to you, that's what you want. But right in the middle, that's the choice you have to make. You either go after this dream, even though it's not solid, even though you don't know exactly how that's going to play out. The alternative is staying stuck where you are. Staying in that mindset of negativity, staying in the past, staying in worry, continuously putting your efforts into something that's not serving you, okay? make that choice for yourself. Decide what path you're going to take. But it's pretty clear to me what your two options are. And it's really just up to you whether or not you are going to let this fear keep you from making a change. Okay? So that is your reading, sevens. Thank you so very much for being here. I will see you in a couple of weeks. And remember always that I love you. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of August. Bye.